Anyway, it's 2016. Okay, for those of you that don't remember. And in 2016, you're allowed to do things that are ever so slightly off color. You even hear this kind of thing in church. I was in church, I think it was in 58. Anyway.
How was it?
I don't remember. This is a song about a cowboy, and he's out on the range, and he's riding along alone, and he sees this group of cattle, you know, and 3 or 4 guys, and they're herding the cattle, and he thinks, yeah, I need a little money. I think I'll go ask the foreman if I can sign on. So he rides over to the foreman, and he asks him if he can sign on, and he gets a job. And this is a song about that. In order to do this song, I have to confess to you that I got a vasectomy, because otherwise I could have never hit the higher parts. Except now I'm having trouble with the low parts, and it's too late to do anything about it. You know? Anyway, I was riding along on the prairie when what should I happen upon? Some boys riding herd into Denver, and the trail boss hired me on. Well, they all seemed like regular fellers. We laughed and we joked and we swore. And I noticed a mare with no rider. And I asked the boss, who's that for? It's a lonesome life on the prairie when the women are so far away. An old buttercup comes in handy whenever we need a good lady-o-delay. I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy. I never learned that one in school. But there I was stuck on the prairie, sorry Ruth, with a whole bunch of horse fucking fools. Later that I got lonesome and nature was taking its course. And believe it or not, I discovered that I was in love with a wonderful horse. So I led her away from the campsite. It was me and my old buttercup. I stood up on top of an old barrel cactus and proceeded to hitch myself up. Well, the boss thought he heard some commotion, and he caught me a-humping away. They stood there and laughed his fool head off, and this is what he had to say. Now a man's got to do what he has to, and son, I ain't putting you down. But when me and the fellers start feeling that way, we usually just ride her to town. Once again, I have to apologize.
What's the name of that song?
It's called The Lonesome Cowboy.
Also written by our friend.
Written by a friend of mine.
Who is no longer with us, but he was